right, come on somebody productions. Okay, I'm going to do a butterfly in my own hand. Okay, so I've got the butterfly with the bevel up, and I'm holding on to the grooves. Of course, you see I've got my tourniquet on. My veins are nice and bulging. I'm going to go in at a pretty flat degree and stick that right inside my vein. I should get a flash if I do this right. So let's take a look. After we get that nice and settled in, we know we're in the vein. There is our flash. So now I'm going to push my vacuum container tube in using my flange, and it's going to use that negative pressure to vacuum into the tube. Alright, now I'm just making sure that it's still draining. And sometimes a butterfly could be situational, so you might have to just move it towards the middle because it could be against the vein. Alright, I'm not going to get that much, so I'm going to release my tourniquet here soon. Alright, and you see how that anchoring of the butterfly is still stabilized. Alright, now I'm going to push that out and get a piece of gauze and just cover it up a little bit, and I'm going to do a one-handed pull out. Alright, now that butterfly didn't have a safety. Don't use those type. I just had that one handy. You always want to use one with safety. That's an OSHA and CLSI recommendation and requirement. Applying pressure. Since my veins were so gorging, I'm still kind of bleeding, so I'm just going to apply a little bit more pressure. And you can have the patient, of course, hold the gauze while you invert the tube. A silica tube requires 5 to 7 inversions. Alright, I don't want to use tape because I am allergic to tape, and I'll show you in a minute what that looks like on my arm in the anti-cubital space where I had some tape. So here's what we call Coban. I'm going to single-handedly put this around my hand. Not getting it too tight. You want it snug but not too tight, because Coban tends to draw up a little bit more as time goes on, and you don't want to cut off anybody's circulation. Alright, I told you I was going to kind of show you where I had you can see a burn in my skin from the band-aid there, so I'm allergic to that adhesive. Alright. Okay, you guys, we're going to invert. And you don't want to shake. You can cause hemolysis, destruction of the red blood cells. Time to centrifuge. Okay, we need to open that up. Sometimes it has a open button, and you cannot open it up until you push that button. But I've already done that, so we're just going to open this up. And as you can see, these tubes are diagonal and in a circle. Alright, those water tubes, you got to have them even. Okay, set your timer. Oh gosh, look at what I got. Turbid. Lipopenia, right? Lipopenia, sorry. Serum, nasty stuff. Right, so Samantha just drew some blood, so we didn't want to get a lot, and so we just got that much, but it's still going to produce serum. Here's polymer gel at the bottom. When we centrifuge this down, it will move in the middle, and there will be serum on top and the clot at the bottom. Okay, so we are going to put this in here. Oh, the reason why I have this one in here, and it's a little cloudy because there's silica in there, and that's what makes it clot faster. So this is just regular water. We have to make it even because you have to have 2 of the same tubes and the amount of liquid inside. Okay, so we're going to put this diagonal, and you want to make sure that your tubes, the one that you just did, is nice and tight. If not, it's going to spray inside. Okay, so it's diagonal. We got it in 1 and 4. So we're going to shut this, and we're going to close it, and then all we have to do is push start. All you have to do is press start. Start. Come on, somebody.